open fire hydrants. Now time advancing, things is getting better, but when did we forget how to stick together? Well, cause at present it's every man for himself, and I can't understand history says we planning to fail.
Southern man, better keep your head.
Don't forget, don't forget.
Don't forget what your good book said.
Yeah.
Southern change gonna come and last.
Yeah, yeah.
Now your crosses are burning fast.
Yeah, yo, honestly I feel like I don't even need to say it, cause I drove through Virginia, I seen the plantations, I read all the books, that's teaming with races and met filthy rich folks who got it all but hate giving, and it was written that we live and die, so this the 68 Olympics, put your fist in the sky, I am trapped just like Martin in a cell, struggling cause mama wouldn't starve if I fail, I done my book reports, I saw how Mega Evers live, others said they fight like him, of course they never did, I studied black history, I ridicule my teachers, I told them my opinion may be separate, but it's equal, I gave to my community, made my grandma proud, you got a reasonable request, go ahead and hand it down, I know what JFK did, I researched Eisenhower, so if y'all with me, I ain't afraid to fight the power, everybody.
I heard screaming and I heard eyes, show the white mansions and little shops.
Yeah, yeah,
Southern man, when you pay them back.
tell them what you heard, sleep.
I heard screaming and oh, it's cracking now. How long?
Hey yo, get up, you ready? My man Aaron on the drums. Hey yo, Aaron, go ahead, get low on it.
Southern man, better keep your head. Don't forget what your good book said.
Yeah.
Southern change gonna come and last. Now your crosses are burning
Yo, I remember sitting with grandma while she's recounting segregated restaurants, bathrooms, and drinking fountains. Swimming in the sea of hate, and it couldn't drown them, cause all they had was faith. It could move mountains with the loss of King Jr. and Brother Malcolm. Mississippi's burning to find some color balances. Almost like all they knew was blood and malice. So it was no mistake to see another child killed. So we pressed on, though they tried to hide us behind them jail bars and open fire hydrants. Now time advancing, things is getting better, but when did we forget how to stick together? Well, cause at present it's every man for himself, and I can't understand history says we planning to fail.
Southern man, better keep your head.
Don't forget, don't forget.
Don't forget what your good book said.
Yeah.
Southern change gonna come and last.
Yeah, yeah.
Now your crosses are burning fast.
Yeah, yo, honestly I feel like
Capital Hoops here with Patterson, Coach Harry Martin. Big win today, Coach Martin. What were your general thoughts on tonight's game?
I thought we came out, especially early on, with Myrick folks setting the intensity and defense. Man, we went on a boxing one with Daquan Cook, who's one of the top players in the area. And I think he did a hell of a job of shutting him down. So I think that set the tone for the game.
Was that coming into this game? You guys are kind of known more of an offensive team, I think to the public. Was that a point of emphasis tonight was to really lock it up defensively?
Well, it's been a point of emphasis kind of all season since last season when we lost to North Point in the state title.
Yeah.
Eventually we got to get stops. It's not always going to be there offensively, but if defensively we bring it every night, we should be okay.
And it was a big game for Shakir playing against his former school.
I think he had a double-double. He had 15 rebounds. Not sure how many points he had, but I think we had 5 guys in double digits tonight. But Shakir Brown, when he comes to play, and he's been pretty consistent for us, we're looking at a double-double every night from him.
Last thing, Coach, it seemed like St. Francis coaches were all over the referees in this game. They were lobbying to get calls changed. They were successful. What are your thoughts about that?
We try to tell our guys just play the game, try to stay away from that type of stuff. It's tough. A lot of teams come, in Baltimore City, even though they're in Baltimore City actually. But a lot of teams think playing Baltimore City teams that, especially Patterson, that the city teams get the calls. But at the end of the day, I think it was a pretty fairly, called game. The coaches should just, coach the game, worry about their side a little bit more and focus on that.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Coach Martin. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
For you, Lord, I live for you. 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 I give him all that I got.